Good morning, Royals. Thanks for tuning in to the RHS News. I'm Jack Masterson.
And I'm Michael Lacock.
Attention juniors and seniors, please hop on to Schoology and nominate candidates for Mr. RHS.
The Mr. RHS pageant will be on Wednesday, February 21st at 7 p.m. in the PAC.
All are welcome. The admission is $5 and there will be door prizes.
And don't forget to follow at RHS Prom 2018, the prom Twitter page, for all things prom related.
Seniors, if you'd like to be an MC for this year's Snow Week Pep Fest, see Miss Kaminsky in B207 for an application.
Applications are due by January 29th.
That's it for announcements. Let's take a look at this week's featured segments.
Hello students of RHS. I'm here to tell you about a Time Enrichment opportunity. Are you planning on taking the ACT or SAT? Do you have no idea how to even begin to prepare for test day? Would you like a group of study buddies to help you quiz and review subjects you haven't touched since 7th grade? Then come join the ACT SAT Prep Club. We are a group of dedicated to reviewing content and strategies for effectively taking the ACT and SAT so that you can be prepared for test day. We will be meeting every Tuesday during WIN in the Career Development Lab, D109. Our first meeting will be on February 6th. Look up our WIN sign up. All are welcome, juniors, enthusiastic freshmen and sophomores, and panicking seniors too. Hope to see you there.
January 15th isn't just a day off of school. It's not just a day to remember Martin Luther King and the 54th anniversary of the Civil Rights Act. It's a day to celebrate freedom, empowerment, to remember the fight that these activists went through, and to uphold the rights that these brave heroes died for. Thanks to this act being passed, people of color are no longer legally discriminated against and can now vote without doing ridiculous poll taxes, literacy tests, and other fines set up to target them. And thanks to the Brown versus the Board of Education case, people of color can attend any public school they choose, no matter their race, nationality, or ethnicity. After the Loving versus Virginia case of 1967, interracial marriage was made legal, and people like Kim and Kanye and others like my own parents are able to be married and have families of their own. Their children are no longer seen as unnatural and can openly identify as mixed. So next time you think about Martin Luther King Day, please don't just think about the day off. Think about the struggle that people of color went through and take advantage of the day to learn a little bit more about the people who changed this country and our lives forever.
Hi, I'm Leah Principal. I'm here to interview Mr. Paurus. Hey, Mr. Paurus, what is this for being a principal?
Leah, that's a great question. You know, I love my job and I get excited about coming every day, but I would say probably the biggest stress is getting pulled in multiple directions and trying to make sure that I manage my time. There's a lot of demands with the job, and I want to make sure that I'm doing a good job in meeting the needs of everybody. So I would say getting pulled in multiple directions at different times to try to make sure I get everything done.
Okay. What ways to cope with stress?
Ooh, ways to cope with stress. Well, one of the things that I've started to do, and I started to do this at the end of last year, was I practice yoga. I practice yoga 3 to 5 times a week, which helps me kind of slow my mind down a little bit and get myself back centered. And then the other thing I try to practice is just making sure that I'm breathing during the day and staying present with where I'm at and not letting my thoughts race ahead.
Okay. This is Leah Principal signing off. It's a great day to be a Royal.
Hey, this is Mr. Overstein, coach of the Rogers High School fishing team. We have a very important event coming up here Monday night, January 15th at 7 p.m. We're going to have our first informational meeting for the upcoming 2018 season. It's very important that if you're curious, you're interested, maybe you've been seeing a couple of guys walking around with their jerseys, that kind of stuff. What you want to do is come to that meeting so you can kind of ask all the right questions and I can hopefully answer them so that you know what's kind of fishing team is all about and what we can do for you and whether or not it's a good fit for you. And then from there, we'll just kind of keep meeting and keep on going, getting ready for the season. So please come to that meeting. Once again, it's Monday night, January 15th at 7 p.m. in room C101 right here at Rogers. And watch for the banners around the building, and hopefully that'll be enough to get you in the right spot at the right time. See you then.
I saw it, dude. Saw it. Saw it, dude. Saw it, dude. Oh, I saw it. Saw it, dude. Saw it, dude. Saw it. I saw it.
Hi, I'm Kristen Rosenau, and I teach physics at Rogers High School. I went to college at Minnesota State University Moorhead and majored in physics with an emphasis in astronomy and minored in math. I would sit next to Neil deGrasse Tyson on an airplane, so he could teach me some things I didn't know about space. I like to bake in my spare time. Fun fact, before I was a teacher, I was actually a professional baker. I went to space camp 2 years ago, where we got to do astronaut training and simulated missions.
Get him! We need a new goofy gang!
Oh, hey there. What do you get when you play tug of war with a pig? Pulled pork.
Thanks for watching.
And as always, have a great time
In Primetime.